When I first saw Zach in China, first time I'd seen him, he was a little guy and enormously fat. I thought, good grief, where in the world? He's going to have to live with this all his life. And James Hall, Los Angeles, California, and I'm 87 years old.
And I'm Catherine Powers Hall, and I'm 85, and I'm from New York.
I was serving food where she was living in Berkeley, and she was working in there too a little bit, and we kind of talked back and forth. And one day I was leaving and she was out in front waiting. She was going to Alaska. And I kind of told her she was crazy to go to Alaska. But she was just going for the summer. And then when she came back, I don't know what happened, but my roommate, we were talking. I said, I'd like to ask her out. She said, oh, well, she would never go out with you. And I bet him on the spot because he had the phone number of the girlfriend. And I called her and asked her on the phone right away, can we go out? And she said yes.
I didn't know it was a bet. He won $25. What's that like now?
That was a big bet.
How much is that now?
$100 at least.
I wouldn't have gone
Not
if I'd
more.
known there was a bet.
And that's how it all started.
We were married at the Mission in Santa Barbara.
And then on the way up there, she said, oh, I don't think that way. Wait a minute.
And then with my bridesmaid was driving, her beau was driving us. I said, turn back, I can't do this. Oh, no, 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 no. I got panicked, but he wouldn't do it. I know something that's very important, sense of humor. If you do not have sense of humor, you are a dead duck. Now, Uncle Greg is great with that. He can turn the worst into something funny. And I hope that his kids get his sense of humor. But it really helps to put, things in the right perspective. And when you feel like arguing, if you can laugh it off somehow, that's a better way to do it.
Kathy's mother came out and stayed with us 6 months out of the year for 6 years. And that was an adjustment. Well, it's an adjustment for everybody, the kids, everybody. But she's a nice lady, and we adapted. Her father never came out here.
He was afraid to fly. And when I think of Zach, our number one grandson, flew from China at the age of 7 by himself. What a brave boy. Let's see, there's you. We went to Disneyland, and I've always been so impressed that you were willing to spend a night with Grandma, Grandpa, who you didn't really know very well. And then you saw all the characters, and you had such a fun day. Oh my goodness. I think now how often that I just am amazed that you were able to do that and not, be crying for mommy or daddy. That you're a brave girl. And I appreciate, like, your mother comes down to visit with us Mondays or Thursdays, and Allison comes up early evening, Greg calls all the time, comes on the weekend. Doug is here. Jimmer helps so much at the parties. All those things are so helpful. And all the grandchildren help too. Appreciate it. We appreciate it.
And they all get along.
Yeah, that's the most important. We love them, and
God bless them.
thank all they do for us to keep us going, watching out for us.